brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run with a goal. Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you...
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame charge. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to again amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Another carry for Pierce. might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing, Mills. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Mills to throw forward on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will score a 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass.
And my goodness, another interception. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll get things started with a carry by Pierce. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Mills. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need some.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Pierce will try to pick it up. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 12.
I wouldn't even know where the fuck I was going to.
Means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for...
Nigga, you sorry, man. Straight defense this whole game.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the...
Don't worry about it. You sorry, bro.
And a short kick taken at about the 16.
How you can't beat the Texans, bro? That's 20-6, bro. You what? I want to hear that shit, nigga.
Set to get going. A run by Pierce begins the second half. And he slips up past the 45.
That's all we got. In real life, that's all we got right there. This young man right here. This nigga Mills, bro. I'm ready to kill this nigga on the game. Oh, somebody hit him and hurt him.
This game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Play fake, Mills. And this one's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver,
bro,
going after.
Shit, that's what guns this nigga, sorry.
Not sure what happened there, but he just made the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, here's Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So good coverage there defensively, as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson will get that complete to Albert O. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. Albert Oku waving on the intended target. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Wilson on 1st down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From the 44, Wilson. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. On 1st down, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, open man, and again it's Sutton. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Watch you throw this interception right here. I bet it's mine.
Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Andrew Beck taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. This time the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
On 2nd and 12, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
She got one fucking play, right?
And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense
we need to
so
score
far
here.
third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Going forward, Pierce. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now Mills on 4th down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls in.
You better score. You right here, nigga. You better score this shit.
Here on 4th, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
You like that little play right there. That shit be working too for you.
25. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson forced out to his left. And now there's another interception.
You can't use the same shit over and over again, bro. I'm gonna catch on to it, bro. What you doing, bro?
17.
Come on, man.
Here's just shake my head. 6 interceptions.
Should have known that.
Imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver,
Make it not even why I used to love to play with my Texans. I don't even like
you
it.
become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
I don't even like to play with
Goes
that.
the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well.
Now look at this.
That hit the ground.
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kawhi Williams. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to.
Look at that, bro. Like you overthrew the nigga about like a mile, man.
Pay the price.
That's real life. That's real life. That's exactly how that nigga play in real life.
Here's Wilson. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level. Wilson gonna throw for it. And this one.
I should have took the tie. Well, I'm talking shit. I gotta finish this game off.
I agree totally because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just get the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1.
Why they do me like that, bro? That was cold-blooded right there, nigga. That was straight cold-blooded right there, my nigga. Come on, man. That's fucked up, bro.
Puts them in a much more secure position. Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Wilson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Wilson to throw.
Give me that motherfucking shit, huh? Give me that shit, nigga. I already know what you're doing, cuz. Come on, man.
Just about sewn up this football game.
Don't do me like that, dog. Don't do me like that, Madden, guys. I played too hard for this game. I'm never running with the Texans again, dog, until they get this QB situation situated. That don't make no damn sense.
We see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one?
That's how they do in real life, though.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Mills. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting roar.
I can't stand this nigga, bro. This nigga cannot throw the ball, man. This nigga cannot throw, bro.
Another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
You gotta be smoking cheese if you think I'm about to give you this right here.
It's the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Give me that. Give me that, man. Come on, man.
That could be the backbreaker. Derek Stingley picks it.
That's the only thing we got in real life, bro, is defense. And they got them sorry on here, bro. They got the defense sucky on here.
Touchdown, and that might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. Now, it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but the first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.